Shagun Saxena of Reganistar and Amit Chugh of Cosmos Ignite embody this new breed of ecopreneur.
We've spent the last 4 years developing solutions that we can bring to Indian companies to help them reduce their carbon footprints. We can use their existing infrastructure and give them a remarkable carbon emissions reduction while also ensuring that they can get a long-term cost benefit. We're also seeing a lot of interest in the rural areas, as many farmers and agricultural processors in rural areas suffer from diesel shortages and want to use fuel that's available locally.
We are attempting to innovate on 3 broad areas. One is to bring disruptive technologies. Second is in the business model, which is a for-profit attempt instead of just the drip feed of government actions and charities alone. And the third is to do this as an international bridge between the so-called West and the developing world.
Primary motivation for me is the opportunity to play a role in addressing 2 of the biggest challenges that we face in India. One is the area of climate change, the other is still poverty.
This dangerous polluting fuel of kerosene, which indeed does not even percolate down to the targeted beneficiaries it is intended for, the annual subsidy in this country alone is to the tune of $8 billion. And what we think, for a fraction of 1 year's subsidy, these 450 million people can all be given light. If you do wish to subsidize, it ought to be for new technologies which truly empower people. You allow an ecosystem to develop where affordability is looked at through financial institutions as well as the governments in terms of low-cost funding, patient capital, financing with a longer payback period, etc. I would say that as entrepreneurs or green entrepreneurs, we definitely like a voice.
As an entrepreneur focused on the clean tech sector in India, I want to see our Indian negotiators be very bold in Copenhagen. I want to see that they protect the interests of the vulnerable industry sectors and communities in India, but that they also trust in the capabilities of entrepreneurs and businesses in India to come up with the innovations, to start bringing these technologies to the market in India. And by doing this, by being bold, the negotiators create the market for these technologies around the world that Indian companies can be successful in serving.